Hello, Taurus. This is your spiritual bestie, Ciara. I want to start by saying welcome if you're new, welcome back if you're not. This reading is going to be a November reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is general, so take what resonates, leave the rest behind for me. If it don't resonate, try your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, my love. But other than that, let's get right into your reading to see what's happening for you, Taurus, for November. All right, so Taurus, for November, spirit. For November, for Taurus. What's coming in? Tell me more. What does their energy say? Okay, something flipped. Oh, luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. I love that. Work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio on the bottom of the deck. Don't be afraid, Taurus. I know you're not afraid, but don't be afraid if you wink, wink are afraid. Just saying. If you're wink, wink are afraid. We don't have to admit that we're actually afraid. All right, let's keep going, Taurus, and see what else is coming in for you. That was for my Moonology deck. Now I'm going to pull from my Animal Oracle deck. For Taurus, for November, spirit. For November, for Taurus. Okay. Learn from the past. Yes, number 25. Bottom of the deck, you got the rabbit spirit. Now is a lucky time, number 49. So you could be seeing 49, 49, 999, or 444. But I love that we got luck twice. They said now is a lucky time and luck is on your side. So you are extremely lucky for November, honey buns. So we got the elephant spirit here. It says learn from your past. And I feel like that when they say work through your fears, it's because they're trying to make sure you're not letting your fears stop you from going forward for the future you want, the dynamic you want. Does that make sense? Let's keep going for you. Alrighty. You got 2020. It says compassion. It says mercy, diplomacy, potential service, healing, adaptability, renewal. It says your beliefs and assumptions are validated, showing that you are on the right path, Taurus. Embrace your talents and gifts, using them to benefit both the world and your own prosperity. Serve others with kindness and generosity as your potential is boundless. Oh, I love the word boundless. I'm getting boundless, boundless, boundless. Yeah, you are literally on the cusp of something absolutely spectacular at this time, Taurus. And they're saying don't be afraid to give. Don't be afraid to... I'm hearing like once you make it, you know when people make it and they do their speech, they do like after they make it big, they do that like thank you so much to all these people for rocking with me speech. I'm seeing that for you, Taurus. And then I'm seeing like don't forget the people who were really for you, right? The people who really went to bat for you. Anyway, all right, Taurus, for November, what's coming in? I'm pulling some tea leaf oracles. Predictions for Taurus for November. Okay, that came out. I gotta grab that because that fell back into the box. Oh my God. Why are all your cards falling right back into the box? Get out of the box, Taurus. Anyway, your first card you got was Bridge. It says successfully overcoming a problem. You got Fox. It says shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. That's beautiful, actually. That's a good thing. Forest, muddled, unclear thinking. That shrewdness and resourcefulness is going to counter that muddled thinking. And then you got Fly, a period of ill health and depression. We're going to pray against that, okay? We are not praying. We're going to pray against that. Because, no, we're not going to have any depression or ill health, okay? We're praying against that, Taurus. Amen? Okay. But I will say this, Taurus. Take care of yourself. I feel like when they say like a period of ill health or depression, I feel like there's a need for you to kind of take care of yourself and really I think I said this in your previous reading, that there's a need for you to really like look at yourself, take care of yourself, do some self-care, reevaluate your mindset, reevaluate how you're operating. Are you okay? Are you mentally okay? Is everything okay? You get what I mean? Like there is a little bit of this need to really kind of evaluate yourself, and whatever is toxic or not right for you, you can heal that. You can let it go. But let's get into your actual reading. Get some tarot for you. All right, what's Taurus overall energy for November, spirit? Oh, some tried to come out. Okay. Ooh, King of Pentacles. Love it. All right, what's coming in? It's knocking at Taurus's door. What's coming in November? What can they expect? Okay. Okay, you got the Six of Pentacles. I like that. You know what? That's also what Virgo had in this area too, so I like it. What's their conflict? Taurus's conflict for November. They're running into a conflict. Let's help them, Spirit. Thank you for the messages. Okay. Interesting. Six of Cups. I can't wait to clarify that. That's so interesting on why that's a conflict. We'll see. And then resolution. What is Taurus's? Ooh, your cards are jumping. Okay, what is Taurus's resolution, Spirit? Okay. Two of Swords. That is an interesting resolution. We will have to clarify that. Hidden message for Taurus. Hidden message for Taurus for November. What's hidden from them? Okay. I'll take both. We'll talk about it in a minute. Love relationships for Taurus for November. What do they love relationship look like in November? Okay. Okay. If I can just get everything to stay straight, that would be my goal in life. Money, business, career for Taurus for November. Interesting. Yeah, we're going to have to talk about that. Bottom of the deck. You got the Emperor. I like it. That's a great energy to have on the bottom. The Emperor is that ultimate masculine energy. I love to talk about the duality of the Emperor. The fact is, like in the original tarot, he has his armor, but he also has his robe and his crown. And it's like you can get him he'll give you delegation, but he'll also give you these hands. You get what I'm saying, Taurus? So I really like the Emperor as your the bottom of the deck card. I'm gonna use that kind of as something that's crowding over the rest of the energy so we can get some clarity. But anyway, your overall energy is the King of Pentacles, which I love. Pentacles are earth energy, is stable, it's solid, it's grounded. King of Pentacles is all about his money, honey. He is big boss energy. He knows how to budget. He knows how to organize. He knows how to make more money. He's abundant. He's prosperous. He already probably have a 10-year plan in practice. I mean, he's always going to continue to make it even better if he can. So I really, really like that as your overall energy. Let's get some more clarity. Why the King of Pentacles for Taurus for overall energy, Spirit? Oh, Four of Wands is delicious. I like it. Four of Wands is beautiful. Bottom of the deck. Nine of Pentacles. Delicious. Delicioso. Now, Nine of Pentacles is that card of luxury, right? Financial wealth, financial freedom. And the fact that you also got the Four of Wands, that is a completion and a celebration. I'm hearing you're ending an era that wasn't suited for you to enter a new era, to enter the correct era. Especially with that King of Pentacles, Four of Wands. It feels like you're actually entering into the type of person you wanted to be, like your higher self, the higher version of yourself that you've always pictured. You're crossing that finish line and you're allowing yourself to actually be it. It's not going to just be your higher self anymore. It's you now. Does that make sense, Taurus? Four of Wands also can be marriage. So some of you could actually be getting married in November, or actually decided to propose in November, going looking for rings in November. I'm hearing you're prepared to actually live for you in November, Taurus. I really like that for you. You have the Six of Pentacles as your what's coming in for you energy. I love it. Same thing I said with Virgo. Six of Pentacles is like an ebb and flow energy. It's give and take, right? It can be someone giving you money. It can be also someone giving you money or you getting money. You know what I mean? You could be giving money to someone, sharing your wealth, or someone could be sharing their wealth with you. For a lot of you though, I'm getting that this is like a stability of your finances also. Like your finances are going to start to actually make sense to you. Instead of it being something that you used to be afraid to look, I'm seeing someone who's like afraid to check their banking account. Instead of it being that, it's going to start to make sense to a point where you're able to see it and be like, okay, I have a plan, like budget-wise. I know what I want to do. Why the Six of Pentacles for what's coming in for Taurus? Okay. Look at that. Seven of Pentacles, which is really literally right after the Six of Pentacles. So that is a progression. I like it. I like it. Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck and Six of Cups here. They're all tying together, Taurus. This is crazy. All right. So Six of Cups. Let me talk about the Seven of Pentacles first, and then I'll talk about Six of Cups since these both are together. Seven of Pentacles is the juice worth the squeeze, right? Is this worth what I'm doing? I'm putting this money, this time, this effort in. I'm investing. Is this worth it? Was this a good idea? Should I continue to invest? Should I do something different? That is the energy of the Seven of Pentacles, which is also your energy. It is that card of planning, evaluating. And I feel like that's what's coming in for you. You're really kind of planning and evaluating your money. You might also be getting like, I'm hearing like a business loan. Something might clear, a check might clear. And you might be like, you know what? I'm going to be smart about this money. I'm getting like you receiving money and being like, I'm going to be smart about this money this time. I'm going to plan this time. I'm going to budget this time. I'm going to, you know what I mean? I'm going to put towards something this time. And with the Six of Pentacles, that is a familiarity energy. It is a card of memories and reminiscing in childhood memories and innocent and joy and nostalgia. It's a card of feeling safe and secure. And so with that being the conflict, you might be very afraid to take a chance and mess up your stability, right? Or you might be entering a period where you're finally stable and you're like, okay, but when does it end? I'm seeing like a little bit of an anxiety, like, but will I always have this? Will this always be here? Like, should I be worried? Should I, like, there's this energy of like you being nervous about the stability that you have. And it's making you conflicted. Why the Six of Cups for a conflict for Taurus? Okay. The King of Cups. Okay. For some of you, you could be meeting a lover. Look at that. Five of Swords in the bottom of the deck. Conflict on conflict. And I'm explaining why. For some of you, this could be a childhood friend. For some of you, this could be someone you've already been with. But whoever this could be someone new, but they feel familiar. That's the best way to put it. You feel very comfortable. You feel very familiar with them, like you've known them before. And maybe that's the conflict of being afraid. Like it says, learn from your past, like work through your fears. You might be afraid, and that might be the conflict of, do I allow myself to feel safe again? Do I allow myself to be okay again? For those who are not looking for love, King of Cups is a card of deep emotional maturity, right? He knows his emotions in and out. He can deal with all the distractions in the world, and it's not going to affect him and his balance and his emotions. He knows himself, and he knows also how to project his emotions properly, right? He's not going to throw all of his angst and his anxieties on people. He's able to work through them and then also be able to be vulnerable and honest about where he stands. So for some of you, you could also be like realizing that you're safe and that you need to allow yourself to be safe and let yourself to be emotionally stable and know that you can handle anything that comes your way. Anything. The Emperor. You also got the King of Cups. I mean, not the King. Yeah, the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. You know, when you see all four kings, it makes up the Emperor. So it'd be kind of interesting if we get one more king here. But yeah, you are able to handle any and everything. You are strong enough to handle it. And I'm hearing, don't let your fears, don't let your past, don't let anything that someone said to you hold you back at this time. All right, so you do got the Two of Swords as your resolution. I don't know how to make that make sense for your resolution. I mean, I'll tell you what the Two of Swords mean. And maybe the resolution is to see your third place solutions, right? Two of Swords is blindfolded energy. And maybe the resolution is you need to realize you're blindfolded. Realize that you're picking between options that aren't satisfying and that you can actually do what you want to do. You can actually find a better solution. Two of Swords is this or that thinking and feel like you have to make a decision between this or that when you really don't have to. Why the Two of Swords for resolution for Taurus? Interesting. Look at, yes, you don't have to. You can just take a leap of faith. Look at that, the Hierophant on the bottom deck. That is you, baby. That is your major arcana. He is disciplined. He also is the bridge between the spiritual realm and the reality realm. You know what I mean? Like, he's able to get downloads and connect to spirit, but also be very intellectual and be someone who can give advice and give feedback. He is someone who is considered a leader and an authoritative figure. And it feels like they're saying your resolution is to take a chance, to take a leap of faith. And don't let your fears hold you back and blind you at this time, Taurus. You have great, big, bold things coming your way. And they're saying luck is on your side twice. That you're extremely lucky at this time. Do not be afraid. And I feel like also, Taurus, and I'm not down to any of the other earth signs, but Taurus, I feel like you are so deeply loved by God and spirit. Like, you're so deeply loved. And they want you to know how deeply you are loved and how much you're going to be protected. Like, you are a blessing, honey bun. And I feel like they need you to realize that you're allowed to be a blessing. You're allowed to receive abundance. You're allowed to take a leap of faith because they got you. They're not going to let you fall. I promise you. Anyway, this has been your reading so far. I do hope you're enjoying it, Taurus, for November. But let's get into your hidden messages, your love message, and also your business. And then we'll be done. I know. It's so sad. All right, so you got the 3 of Cups and you got the 5 of Cups as your hidden message. Now, 3 of Cups is support, right? It's community support. It is connecting with your community, connecting with people. It's a celebration, and it can be a card of like celebrating or a harvest. Now, 5 of Cups is the opposite. 5 of Cups can be, sadness, depression. It's crying over spilled milk or crying from a disappointment, right? Grieving a disappointment. So it's kind of interesting that those two came out together as your hidden message. I feel like you're realizing that. That's so interesting. You're realizing that you can grab onto your support when you need it most. I feel like for some of you, something might take place where you are going to grieve or have some type of sadness. They're saying to not isolate yourself and to allow yourself to receive love and support, okay? That's the hidden message I'm getting. All right, for love, you got the 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands is literally waiting for your ships to come in. So you could be waiting for love, honey. You could be like, I like this person. I love this person love me. You could also be deciding to travel, deciding to go towards that person to make your intentions known. Or they could be coming to you, baby, and making their intentions known. But it feels like love, you're okay with letting it kind of sit. It doesn't feel like you are in desperate need of a partnership. You're like, I'm okay with just making sure I'm good and taking care of myself. And if it comes, it comes. If it don't, it don't. That's kind of what I'm getting towards. Now, for those who do want love, I do see you're waiting for it to come in. I would say to remain patient, right? Continue to take care of yourself, honor yourself, heal yourself, reevaluate yourself before allowing someone new come in your life. Because sometimes it's always best to really make sure you're good before you allow more energy into your life. Now, this is the one that I'm a little confused about. So for your business, money, career, you got the Devil. Now, I might clarify the Devil just because I'm so curious on how that is going to be your money, business, career. You could have someone planning your money or manipulating you regarding money. I don't like that, but that's one thing I'm kind of getting that could be possible. Or you could be sabotaging your own self and spending money a little haphazardly. Let's see. Why the Devil for money, business, career? Why the Devil for Taurus for money, business, career? Look at that. 2 of Swords right back out where you had your resolution. 4 of Cups on the bottom deck. Yeah, you're just kind of over it. You're so tired and so done with money, business, and career. And you're kind of like not excited anymore. You're having kind of a toxic energy regarding it. And you kind of, I'm hearing you don't even want to look at your account. You don't even want to go to work. You're tired of everybody. You're tired of everything. But the thing is, we got the Fool here with the resolution, which means you're going to take a leap of faith. You're going to get out of that negative energy. And you're going to realize that you have to accept new in order to experience new, right? I know that you're going to make it through this, Taurus. You might be in a tough situation at this moment in time, or at least in November. But know that it does not last always. You are also in a very extremely lucky time. And I do believe that it starts with you. It starts with your mindset, okay? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this reading, my love. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe. I love you. I hope you have an amazing November, and I'll see you in my next one. Take care, and bye-bye.